Hello, my name is Dragos and I'm the owner of updas.com, and in this video I will make a detailed comparison between SiteGround and DigitalOcean from a WordPress hosting perspective. I am using DigitalOcean for more than 5 years to host all of my WordPress websites, and I often wonder how it compares with SiteGround from performance perspective mostly. There are different services. SiteGround, it is a web hosted platform, a shared one that will help host your websites like WordPress. And DigitalOcean, it's an cloud company that is offering various services like the options to create compute instances. These are virtual machines where you can install various programs to run your WordPress website. Both are good for hosting WordPress, and in this video we will see how they differentiate one from each other and how it's doing in performance. So first, let's start with the price. In SiteGround you have various prices. You have the options to choose from these three. You can start with the first one, that it's allowing you to add one website, and it's estimated for 10,000 visitors. You have the second one that it is more expensive, and it allows you to add unlimited websites and 20 gigabyte of web space you have with it's suitable for around 25,000 monthly visitors. The third one has the higher price. It is the best one. It is allowing you to have multiple WordPress websites on 30 gigabyte of web space, and suitable for 1,000 monthly visitors. It is also adding some extra features like advanced priority support, pre-installed JIT for WordPress, more server power, and so on. The price in the first area, it's only applicable from your first invoice. So after your first year, you will need to pay a higher amount, like this one that it is in this area. On SiteGround, you need to pay upfront for 1 year to benefit from this price. This is a downside from my point of view. So these are the three options. Also, SiteGround is offering cloud hosting like VPS, but it's more expensive that what we have in DigitalOcean, and that's why it's not for everyone. DigitalOcean, it is offering multiple services, but the one that interests us is the compute one, that is allowing you to create an instance where you can deploy your WordPress installation. So basically, an instance is a Linux machine that you have, and on which you can install various tools to host your websites. You need to configure everything manually to run your WordPress install. It is having multiple price choices in function of your need. You can start with $5 a month, virtual private server, and you can choose to go up in case you need with more memory, more CPUs, and more space in function of of your applications. In case you want backup, you'll need to pay extra for this. SiteGround, it is including this into his default plan. What else you have here that is different is the fact that every server, it has a public IP, a dedicated one for your application, so you will not share your IP with anyone. You on DigitalOcean, on the SiteGround, you have the options to install free certificates from Let's Encrypt. So both are offering these services. So this is about the price. Now let's move to the data centers. From data center perspective, in a SiteGround, you have data center in 3 continents, in 5 locations, 2 in USA, 2 in Europe, and 1 in Asia. In DigitalOcean, you have 4 continents. It has an extra one in Canada, but it has 8 locations. From the data center perspective, both are doing good. I think they are covering the basic needs for data center perspective. In function of where your audience is for your website, you can choose the closest data center, so the visitor to have a more pleasant experience with the website. Now let's move to the customer support. So SiteGround, it is a share hosting company and has more experience with common problems that you may have with your websites. They are offering 24/7 support. They will install your WordPress website for you if you don't know how to do that. And it has an option to do live chat in case you need that. In case you have website problems, they can also help you with some basic configurations. So DigitalOcean also has support, but it's more for their services. In case that an instance is down or you cannot start it, they can help you with this. But they can do little things when it comes to WordPress install and doing some configuration on your machine. You need to do this yourself. So most DigitalOcean, it is putting down for you the infrastructure that you need to host your WordPress, and you need to manage it yourself. All the applications that you need to do that. Next, let's see how they're doing from security perspective. So SiteGround, it is self-contained. It is using cPanel behind the scenes to administer your sites. They're handling the security when it comes to servers, access, firewalls. They're offering DDoS protections for your websites. What I don't like about the share hosting accounts is the fact that if you install multiple accounts into one cPanel, in case one account it is infected, the infection can go to other websites. This has happened for one client of mine, and it is not pleasant. In DigitalOcean, if you configure things properly, you can avoid that, because every WordPress install can have its own user, and the infection cannot spread to another users. The problem with DigitalOcean security is that they are just creating the virtual machine for you, and you'll need to secure it with scripts, configurations, and so on. It is publicly available, the machine, and you need to be careful with what what configuration you are doing to not be compromised. You need to upgrade it yourself, and so on. DigitalOcean is not offering any DDoS protection, but you can get that with Cloudflare or with the help of some WordPress plugins. When it comes to security, SiteGround does a better job as it is self managed by the SiteGround team. So as I've said, both are different services. One, it is DigitalOcean, it is a cloud one where you need to have more technical knowledge to install everything and configure everything there, where SiteGround, it is offering cPanel accounts to host your WordPress easily and without any issues. You have also email in the cPanel, so you don't need to worry about that. Also, from website performance perspective, I have installed two websites, one in SiteGround. I have choose the latest package, the best package that they have to offer, this one, just to see how they are doing. And for DigitalOcean, I have installed a VPS with 15 dollars a month. Is this one with 2 gigabytes of RAM, 2 CPUs, and 60 gigabytes of storage. I have installed it on Easy Engine on DigitalOcean because it's the fastest one when it comes to hosting WordPress websites. I already had created a video and an article about how you can install it. I will share the link in the video. Next, I have installed WordPress and I used some plugins that are mostly used by bloggers and everyone out there. Yoast SEO, it's a SEO plugin. Thirsty Affiliates is for creating affiliate links. Affiliate Coupons, it's a coupon affiliate plugin that will let you add coupons. A social share plugin. I use UP Rocket as a cache plugin because it's the best one, and I want to see the performance with the best caching plugin that is out there. I've used the same configuration for both websites. I have published 2 posts with 2 coupons with images in every post. I have added Astra theme as theme options. Is the fastest one, or one of the most fastest. I have also added Convert Pro. This is a newsletter plugin with that it's adding pop-up forms in your website. So one site is this one. It is hosting on SiteGround, and the other one is this one. As you can see, both have the same information on them, with same picture, same coupons and everything. What I did to measure the performance is to test the load speed in GTmetrix. It's a free tool that is measuring your load time. So I have already done some tests here, as you can see. As you can see here, for instance, in this, you have the SiteGround tests that was run on the post 1. You see that it is loading in 0.9 seconds, and it has few requests. the grade it is very good. It is low. The test is done from a US data center. If we'll go to the DigitalOcean test, we have it. Let me see. We have this one that is done from same location. It is for the same post. It is loading in 0.6 seconds, so it's better. The same number of requests. So as you can see, the performance on DigitalOcean is a little better than the one in SiteGround. Then I have done another test with the loads from a data center in Europe, just to see how it is doing. This is the test for the DigitalOcean one from the London, UK. You see that it has 1.5 seconds. I've did the same for SiteGround. Let me check it here. This one is the test. It is faster. It is only taking 1.2 seconds to load. I have done also some pingdom tests. This is another tool that you can use to test the speed. This is for the SiteGround. It is showing around half a second to load from a Washington DC data center. Here I've done the same for DigitalOcean. It is loading in only 278 milliseconds, so both are very fast. DigitalOcean has a more fast options. Next, I have done some load test with load impact. Sorry, I've created a free account here and I've tested both of the services. Let me log in and show you. So here you have the test that was done yesterday for the SiteGround. This is the test. Let me see. So you see here that that it is fluctuating. You have the highest peak. The response time is 236 milliseconds. In this area you will see that there is an average of 91 milliseconds for this number of requests. So it is doing very well. Now let's see the other test that I've done today for DigitalOcean. Is the same data center, Ashburn, used for both of them. It is very fast, as you can see here. The highest peak it was at 37 milliseconds. So you see here an average of 36 milliseconds when it comes to the load time. So they are offering very good speeds for WordPress. In the post I have centralized everything, and in this area you see how the tests were done. Now if we check the background of what SiteGround has to offer and what digital has to offer, you will see something like this, just for you in case you are not familiar with what each of them has to offer, to see how they're in the background. In here you have the cPanel. So here is the SiteGround cPanel that you will gonna use. In DigitalOcean you have something like this. Let me log in. So in this area you can create your droplets, you can add your domains. You have something like this. You can see here that we have some graph from your server. You have the public IP. Here you have the information from where when I run the load tests. I think it's this area. It was quite fast and not loaded the server at all. In DigitalOcean, you need to go behind the scenes to administer your servers with a terminal connection like this. This is the server that I'm using for test, and here you see the load average with Easy Engine installed with Docker. Here you see the stats that exist for this website. So as a conclusion, both are doing very well in hosting your WordPress website. DigitalOcean has a more good performance than SiteGround, but both are very good alternative to host your WordPress websites in function of what you like to do. I mean, in terms of in case you are an technical person, you may want to go with DigitalOcean because it's offering more flexibility. If you're not a technical person, then you should go with SiteGround because you have everything configured right of the box. Hope you enjoyed this video, and in case you do, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.